y'all just missed a Julie Pie saying, "What the hell did you pour me, honey? That was shit." But you did not miss it because I reenacted it for you. A dramatic reenactment.
It was shit.
And now a callback.
Okay, for the record, it was not shit. It was Evan Williams, which is, I wouldn't say it's shit bourbon. There's definitely worse bourbons than Evan Williams.
But I got really good bourbon this weekend, so in comparison, plus it was just warm bourbon. I'm not like a warm bourbon kind of person. If I'm just
some office bourbon, as I feel like all successful professionals should have is some type of dark liquor in their office.
Obviously,
I think that's if I've learned nothing from Mad Men, which I did not because I actually didn't watch it. It's that you should have bourbon in your office. Yeah. So I learned that, but did not learn about sexual harassment because I don't do that because that's just wrong. Anyway, hi, welcome in. This is Kentucky Fried Dice. If you're new to the channel, we've been here for 3 years now, just over 3 years. And we stream stuff. Sometimes it's video games, sometimes D&D. Sometimes we just don't stream because life happens. But we're glad you're here. And hi. We'd like to start all of our streams with happy news. And this time, I will not rant about it. Maybe.
That's probably a lie.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. This comes from a member of our Discord, N. Shu, sometimes known as Nicholas. Thanks, Nicholas. California, which does a lot of things right, has passed a law that bans school book bans based on racial and LGBTQ topics. So schools cannot ban books because of racial or sexual orientation messages in the books, which is pretty great because you should be exposed to those things if they're different than you to give you new perspective and you grow as a person. And it is normal. That's a really wait, different skin color is normal? Huh.
More likely than you think.
Wow, look at that. Look at this wisdom from Burger Bud.
Well, it's more likely than you think reference to meme that I don't think I should repeat.
Oh, I actually used more likely than you think for our going live notification today, which is what I thought you were referencing. Yeah. Oh. I actually did like live play D&D in my Twitch stream or in my Twitch feed. It's more likely than you think. Don't know why I was thinking about that. I know, but here we are. It's too late.
I think about that like once a week.
I think our
that's my Roman Empire.
I hadn't thought about the Roman Empire since Julian asked you about the Roman Empire.
I did. I asked him.
If you haven't been asked, someone's not watching, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, hi, Mom. Welcome in. Love you. Hope you're having a good day. Just thinking about the Roman Empire, as one does.
I do not.
I don't know why. It's great. Like, their concrete, which I think we've just discovered why it's self-healing, just fascinating. Like, the Romans have better concrete than we do. What are we doing? How is concrete taking a step back?
I don't know, but I don't think about it either.
I don't think about it.
It's got like...
I know not a lot of people are making aqueducts anymore. At least the last.
And we need more infrastructure, but here we are. Just making do with whatever.
It's infrastructure week in the Roman Empire.
Every week is infrastructure week in the Roman Empire. They'd have like lime deposits in the concrete, and then whenever it rained, the lime would get wet. Like not like limes like you put in margarita, like the mineral. And then like that lime with the rainwater would dissolve a little bit and go down the concrete and like fill in the cracks. It was like self-repairing concrete. Just fascinating, but we're not here to talk about concrete. We're here to play Dungeons and Dragons. And in order to do that, we have to have a recap. And we did not discuss the recap at all. Did anybody write a recap?
I did.
Yes.
I wrote one.
Well, you don't have theme music, so you are going to get
I don't have theme music?
Oh, I never made you theme music.
That's rude.
Wow.
Okay, I'm not really a great
He'll think about the Roman Empire once a week, but he won't give his wife theme music.
Okay, look. Did you miss self-repairing concrete? I mean,
I didn't
those
miss it.
Those roads are still like lasting and working and functional roads.
I'm so glad for them.
We can't build a road that lasts 5 years without a pothole.
I would love to move on to the recap.
Come on.
You know?
Oh my God.
Okay, so as we as we happened last time, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Here's a recap of the last episode, which was episode 10. As the party crossed over the giant crocodiles, Rosa decided she wanted to stay with the crocodiles, helping them to figure out a solution to getting them out of the sewers. Chime, James, and Karn slunk through the tunnels, finding their way by following soft, faint whispers. Intersection after intersection they traveled, and finally came to an opening. They began to walk out when, snap! James set off a tripwire, and darts shoot out and hit the party, and ricocheted all over the piping. The whispers they had been following became deathly quiet. Treading forward, they landed in a small encampment, nearly empty. Stepping forward, the party found Epox standing alone, facing them, waiting for them, looking haggard. He asked the party to just turn around and leave, and to not tell anyone that they had paid a visit. Several rats began to surround the party as Epox began to plead with the party to just leave. Am I saying Epox right?
Yeah, Epox.
Okay. Epox, getting more and more upset, explained that either he captures them or Scar kills Epox for his failure. James came up with the idea to have Epox run with them and gain protection with the help of Mostep in return for information related to Scars and Dragonbane. Two rats let go of their form, revealing two young women who also wished to go into hiding. Suddenly, a third rat transformed into a were-rat, screaming out, "Death to the traitors!" and lunging for one of the other friendly were-rats. James and Karn both quickly took him out, and the whole group, astounded at what had just happened, watched as a dozen rats scurried away. Epox led the group back to the lake, where they informed Rosa what had happened. After that, they returned to the surface with their refugees. James and Karn took the refugees with them to Temple Trail, close by the Flock and Key, keeping any tails on their lead. Chime went alone to the Flock and Key to explain the situation to Mostep. James and Karn decided to chat with a guard and settle in front of the Order of the Pond group that Ken had started up, watching them spar out in their yard, hoping to avoid further attention. At the Flock and Key, Chime brings up the idea of protecting the were-rats. Mostep bristles at first, saying that they would spread their disease. They're known thieves in the city, and that he needs something in return. Chime tells him that they have information that can help keep the whole city safe, and that she does in fact trust Mostep, so he should trust her with something as important as this. Mostep relented and followed Chime out to Temple Trail to get things established out there. Mostep ended up setting the were-rats up in the ruins of the former temple of Piaget, and the group began to ask questions. Epox explained that Scars had gotten the idea of bringing back his dead wife, and Dragonbane claimed to be able to do that for him if he had enough powerful blood. He described a quick change in Scars where every mistake became a plan to keep him unhappy. He revealed that he took several of their best fighters and went off to plot with Dragonbane, instructing Epox that he had to capture the group and send them off to a house outside of the city by the ocean. Once he was done talking and the party was done questioning, a Kenku arrived, announcing that Professor Dayru was looking for them at the university.
Thank you for reading that. I was trying to fix music because I mentioned this in our Discord, like D&D chat, but I made a big boo-boo and deleted like a lot of stream resources and changed their location on the hard drive on the computer. And I did it for all the OBS stuff, and I completely forgot to do it for all the music and Streamlab, like Stream Deck stuff. So we got different music tonight, and it's just gonna kind of play, and we'll deal with that in the future as needed. So,
in Donald's defense, he was thinking about the Roman Empire.
I mean,
God.
like,
No
what
more.
didn't they do?
They didn't play D&D.
But I think they have found polyhedral dice in Roman
But they
ruins.
definitely didn't play D&D because Gygax invented it way after the Roman Empire.
I think Gygax is actually Latin for creator.
I
and
really doubt it.
yeah, I don't think it is either. I think he's.
Nice try, though.
Yeah, it was a good effort. It was that concrete, man.
God.
Just saying. If your house foundation's made of that, do nothing. Because if it got rained on, like the outside. Anyway, so you have left the sewer, and the sewer.
We were at the Temple of Piaget.
The Temple of Piaget, like Lee just said that. As Rosa approaches, seemingly content that her mission was undertaken. And you have your instructions that your friend Krishdaru is looking for you. So what do y'all want to do?
I'm gonna ask Mostep to meet me at the Duck Inn later in the day, like in the evening, and then I'm ready to go. Is everyone else ready to go? What'd you do with the crocodiles, Rosa?
I had to do. They're fine.
No explanation.
Men.
No.
Good job.
They're much happier now.
Oh, good. Okay, well, that's something.
They've gone to a better place.
No, they're not before.
Oh, God.
We went to a ranch upstate.
God. Oh, Jesus.
So to the knowledge district then?
Back to the university.
All right.
Keep an eye out for that asshole Kevin. I'm
Friggin'
hoping he's still at Captain D&D's, but if he's not, we're gonna go hunting. Or I'm gonna go hunting. It's that guy.
What an asshole.
What an asshole.
Do we want to take the scenic route?
The scenic route as in scenicking for Kevin.
You know, whatever we happen to find.
Seeing what our eyes see.
Whoever we happen to find.
I'm okay with that. I'm not sure how urgent that message was, but I think she'd really like it if we did something about Kevin first. Definitely something she's prioritizing.
Karn, I could use a little bit of a win here, or at least a break from such seriousness.
Let's take the scenic route.
Awesome. We're gonna take the scenic route. You want to go by so we're at Temple Trail. We could go back through Dealer's Den, hit Galleon's Gate along the docks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Just kind of skirt right around the edge down into Galleon's Gate. Take a peek in Captain D&D's or anywhere else that suits our fancy.
Keep our eyes peeled, see who there is to see.
I mean, I'm not saying we're looking for Kevin, but should we run into him? I mean,
should we run into Kevin? He may run into my fist.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one rule. We can't get arrested for being the ones to provoke this.
You say that as if I intend on getting arrested ever again.
I don't know what your plan was. I have no idea what your plan
You have
is.
no idea how many crimes I've committed while in your presence.
I
And
don't.
how many times have I been arrested? How many times have I been arrested, James?
I don't know.
I mean, in your presence.
I mean 0.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, just out of curiosity, how many not in his presence?
I mean, okay. I literally was starving in the old continent, so. Oh, shit. Oh, you didn't see the. None! You didn't see the thing before with the judges, so none!
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Anyway. I'm ready to head out.
Okay. So the plan is to leave Temple Trail and head south into Dealer's Den and then kind of follow the coastline, as it were, the dock port into Galleon's Gate. And are you just headed to Captain D&D's, but like in a roundabout kind of way?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, but visiting Captain D&D is like we'd be visiting a specific restaurant on a boardwalk. As in, we're walking down and we're checking out everything.
Little window shopping,
Yeah.
little.
We're enjoying being tourists for the
Little
day.
window ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
No, I'm not gonna waste your time with that.
That's fine. It's fine. There's no wasting time in D&D. Well, it just so happens you picked like a perfect day to walk around the town. The sun is shining. There's a few clouds in the sky. It's not too hot. There's a slight sea breeze coming in that doesn't smell too fishy. Just this like fresh salt air, as the town seems to be in good spirits, having recently been liberated by your actions, and then without your presence, able to withstand a attempt at an old siege. And the town just seems to have this little lift to it. Several workers are out rebuilding things that were damaged over the last several months. Some new ships have come in, bringing in new people. There's the streets are also full of like just these exotic smells again, as people are bringing in spices and some treats from back home, maybe some forgotten recipes, and street vendors are hawking them left and right in these bright awnings and tents. The town itself just feels alive, and you're not getting mobbed by any stretch of the imagination, but as people walk by, you get a lot of nods, a lot of smiles, even a few thank yous, and yes, a different vendor this time hawking nuts for sale. Toasted, cinnamony, sugary, salty. That as you're walking by that booth, that just permeates your nose, and several people are walking by with small like paper cones, just full of nuts and sugar and such. Yes, we can.
I know Chime specifically is going to be like really uncomfortable with people coming up to her and acting like she's any kind of celebrity.
I think they're definitely doing it. I think they're a little more respectful than they have been, giving else more space. But a couple people are coming up, and even a few are probably going to be giving you like a few copper coins or a few like silver coins. It's just like if they can make to someone and just like hand it and say thank you for all you've done.
No, she's gonna kind of hide behind the group for that.
Oh shit, Chime.
I mean, even for the coin, like it's weird to her.
Okay.
Oh, I'm definitely refusing any coin people try and shove in my hands.
I will yell at James via brain. So take the coin, at least. Just don't let me talk to them.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, feel bad about taking money from these people's money. I mean,
Fine. We're a bunch of babies. Rosa, I don't know your moral stance on this.
I'm going mostly unnoticed. Nobody's trying to shove money in my hand, I don't think.
Yeah, they don't really know who Rosa is.
But if someone were to, I would stimulate the local economy, so it's fine.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. That's good to know.
Those nuts smell pretty good.
I think you'd probably get, like, if you accepted Rosa, I'd probably say about 10 silver in total as you're walking, just from people like trying to give you money.
How much do nuts cost?
Like 5 copper.
Oh
I
my
don't know how
god,
that
that's like
translates.
a lot of nuts you can buy.
I would like to buy some nuts, please.
all
right.
nuts. Come on.
Yeah. You get a nice helping of nuts.
I offer them to my party members.
I'm fine. We're going to Captain D&D's, so you know, I'm saving my appetite and my energy. I can't get weighed down. Not when there's a cat to fry.
Sorry, I'm just adjusting the music volume. I feel like it's maybe a little too high. I don't really know, but it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. So we're just going through random instrumental music that I have access to. So it's all good. All right, so you got your nuts. And the dealer's den is busy. It's a vibrant, like lots of people walking around, and again, people noticing you. And as you make your way into Galleon's Gate, it again seems like just a vibrant like boardwalk, especially as people are out on this beautiful day. Several people out fishing, like just sitting on the boardwalk with a bucket full of chum and some lines cast in. A few smaller boats out into the bay fishing as well, trying to get protein and to sell at the market. Several stands having fresh fish and eel and all kinds of sea creatures that I can't describe right now, but cool sea creatures that are very exotic looking with tentacles and deliciousness, if you like those kind of things. And you make it to Captain D&D's. The inside being the dive that you remember, the wooden plank floors, the several not only like nautical decorations, but they're actually from ships. Some steering wheels in the wall, a few bells, bits of sail have been used to kind of cover up some of the booths where they can sit in them, and that thick canvas material, not super comfy, but it's something to sit on. Lots of the restaurant itself is reclaimed wood from these boats. Barnacles never scraped off, and just it smells like the ocean inside, even more so than it probably does next to the ocean, as the salt has permeated this wood and it's kind of everywhere. And the only thing that can top that is the smell of fried fish and just that oily smell of something, anything being fried. It just encompasses everything, and almost leaves like a film on anything nearby. It's probably like mid-afternoon right now, and the restaurant isn't super packed. It has several people inside. A couple at like a bar at the front drinking, and both captains, which were women named with D names, who I cannot.
I tried looking it up, I couldn't find it.
I
Diana.
don't think they were named before.
And
Did we ever name them?
no, but they're getting names now. We'll go with Diana, and we will go with Desdemona as our two women captains, who, as just a reminder, they each captain their own ship. They came over here as a couple, and they They have their love, and they have their restaurant, and their way of being close to the sea, but still helping others by feeding them. First glance, no tabaxi in sight.
I'm gonna head up to the bar. Talk to
Desdemona
barkeep.
is there.
Okay.
She's a shorter human woman, probably like just barely 5 feet. She has long dark hair, but it's pulled up into a bun right now. She has several tattoos on her face. Her skin is a very dark, normal human complexion. Her tattoos are light and almost like reflect as they hit candlelight. Mostly just symbols. Does have an anchor on her right, like forearm on the underside of it. That has 2 D's on, like a D on each side of the anchor. And just looks at you and smiles.
I'm gonna kind of like pop myself up into one of the seats and kind of like put my arm down and act really casual and wave.
She gives you a nod as she's clearing out a wooden tankard, just cleaning it.
I guess I'll connect with her and ask, "Hey, you see Tabaxi in here lately?"
She looks at you for a second, a little surprised, and then the recognition hits her face, and she just nods and oh yeah. Does he owe you money? Are you a jilted lover of that little furball?
Ooh, I don't know which one is better for you. So you just use your own imagination. You just got to know I'm looking for him.
Yeah. Well, it's never something good, is it?
Nah.
Well,
sounds like you're not as fond of him as I'm not as fond of him. So.
Well, to be honest, I don't think anyone's fond of that Kevin.
So I've
but
heard.
no, he was here earlier. He was I don't want to say harassing some newcomers, but laying on that Kevin charm, as it were. Tried to warn him, but no one ever listens. Think, oh, what a cute little cat. What's the worst that can happen? Anyway, he left with those newcomers.
Okay. Did he say anything about like where he was going, or you have any
They
idea?
They were looking for a place to stay, and of course, everyone's first recommendation is always, oh my god, my brain just Howard's Duck Inn. Of course, it's Howard's Duck Inn. How could I ever forget that? It's even gotten more popular lately. You know, we were thinking about adding some rooms here because, you know, we got waterfront property. We have the best food, of course, and all of Brownstone. But, you know, I don't know if it's worth the investment right now.
Yeah, I don't really know how to help you on that front, but thank you for the heads up, and I'm gonna slide like a single gold piece on the counter.
Oh, huh, did you grab the wrong thing?
No, I appreciate you.
Oh, well, at least let me get you all food.
I don't know if we have time for that. I'm gonna kind of turn around to my party and be like,
Rose is still munching on nuts.
Okay,
Sandwich to
so
go?
maybe
I
those chart.
want hush puppies.
Okay, so a sandwich to go, hush puppies. Rosa, do you want anything?
You have any extra Crispies?
She just like nods. It's like, oh, that's disgusting. But yeah, we have them.
And then I guess whatever fish you got, I'll take one of them.
Yeah, you coming right up. Takes her a couple of minutes. And she like calls it out as she's putting it in the bag, so you see. She's like, here's a sandwich, and then like looks in a smaller bag. She's like, hush puppies. And then she looks in a bag and it's like, oh, it's our catch of the day. And then she's like, oh, and it's deep fried grease.
God. I'm gonna give Rosa like just a disgusted look.
It's also in a paper cone, but the paper cone looks
like,
wet.
It is.
It's instantly dissolving.
And like as she's putting in the bag, like the whole bag is getting these like expanding grease spots, and she looks at it, she's like, oh, let me get you a second bag. And double bag all this grease and hands it to you. Come back.
Oh, we will. Thank you. We love it here. I'm heading out the door. I'm heading out the door with our greasy ass bag.
It's a bag of grease plus 3. As greasy as it comes.
God.
Bag of greasy holding.
Dividing. God. Dividing. I'm divvying out everyone's ordered. Be like, Rosa, that
if
is
you've handled the
single
bag
most
with
disgusting thing I've ever seen, and I've eaten a lot of gross things.
if you've handled the bag today, that's a 50% chance of dropping your weapon every attack.
Oh God, please no.
It's just
I'm like wiping my hands off on my shirt and my legs.
But it doesn't help at all. Luckily your shirt's magic.
No.
Oh, and your lips. That coating on the lips.
I don't have lips.
Oh, that coating on your beak.
I think Chime will be able to keep holding her weapon, but she's not going to be able to grab her bowstring at all.
Oh,
she's slipping out of her hands.
Oh no.
Rosa finishes her nuts, throws the container in the nearest trash can, and just starts munching on the extra Crispies, but she does not offer these to her friends. This is
We
all.
don't want them. We
I know.
don't want them.
I wouldn't share with you anyways.
Wow.
You're besmirching such a good treat.
Okay, all right. You have your grease. She said he's probably taking. Oh God, I think it sounded like he was taking multiples to Howard Stuck In. I'm planning on meeting Most up there later today, so we could go now. We could go later. We do know that he's there. Or at least we're pretty confident he's there now, though.
I'm okay going now, and we could also make sure Daisy knows about the Kevin situation, because then Daisy can help interfere with Kevin's antics.
I don't know if I know Daisy well enough to know that she definitely would, for sure, tell him to fuck off, but oh well. Won't hurt to let her know. I'm marching my way over to Howard Stuck In.
All right. Eating your delicious treats and walking across town, and it's getting to like the sun is well past its zenith and starting to come down a bit towards the west, and people are kind of starting to stop their work as the day's like kind of getting to its hottest point. And everybody's just like, couple siestas happening from workers just needing a break from the heat. But otherwise, the day is like, I mean, not super hot, but you don't want to be working in that full sun. You've been working all day. I guess. I don't know. I have to sometimes shut my curtains a bit because it gets too sunny in my office.
No.
It's brutal. And yeah, you're able to make it to the inn, much like before. It's multi-stories, and the small shrine that was like the offerings kind of to Howard seemed to have gotten a little bit bigger, with just some more coins left out and candles and a few bottles of booze as well. But the inn is already starting to pick up, seeming a little early in the day, but you can hear singing inside.
I want to look around the common room and see if there is a tabaxi named Kevin here.
Right. As you open the door, you don't have to worry about it too much, as on the stage, there is a tabaxi with a lute and strumming along.
Bard. Of course he's a bard.
Is singing a delightful, jaunty tune, and strumming guitar, and doesn't seem to take a huge notice of you all as you walk in. There are a couple of there's a halfling male and a what do we not have enough of as our races? We'll go with a fire Ganassi female. Both up at the stage, like really into the music, kind of swaying back and forth and really vibing.
Is Daisy working the counter?
Daisy's working the counter, and she like sees you all and gives a warm smile, and then like immediately like some side eye to Kevin and like back to you all.
I'm just gonna nod it. Hit Daisy. Give her the knowing nod.
She like smiles at you and then like rolls her eyes like dramatically and smiles back at you like kind of nodding.
So at this point, I am going to put my elbow on Rosa's shoulder, kind of lean down over her, be like, "So Rosa, have you ever run the honey pot before?"
No, tell me more.
So, this guy, prime target, already has a VD. He really wants to be with a lot of, at least he's attracted to women. So, he doesn't have to know that I'm worried that he'll get suspicious if he knows that I hang around with these two goody two-shoes. So, I'm thinking I don't connect psychically with him, but you let him know that I really want to get to know him better.
I can do this.
You can do that? Okay.
Yes, I will be your wing woman.
Oh, that is perfect. Thank you. I'm going to clap her on the shoulder. Thank you, Rosa. Oh, that is perfect. I cannot wait. You have not seen me do this before. The last time I did it, I pulled a knife on Epox. It was really fun. James, do you have a question?
Yes. My question is, what's gonna happen if you're there, but he has two other willing people instead?
It does not. Okay, first of all,
can I help in that manner?
Oh.
Oh no! Can I go tell them what's up with Kevin, and then they can, and then.
Oh, I thought you were going to steal him away.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, that would be more fun, but I mean, you do you. You could probably get him with Karn.
I think I'm just gonna go to the bar and have a drink.
Wow. Okay.
James, okay, so he has rust-colored skin. Except right now. His cheeks are beet red.
Oh, embarrassed him. Oh no. Karn? What do you think about that idea?
Yeah, I mean, I could do that.
I mean, you've been hanging out with Mostep, so nice cat.
Oh, kitty.
Yay!
You've been hanging around with Mostep, so you've got this. I 100%. You have this. You're gonna turn on that charm, that Karn charm that we all know and love. You're gonna not tell them that you grew up in a monastery and that's all you know about your life. Tell them about your adventures. Really ham those up. Tell them about how you defeated death. And then they're in the bag. I promise.
Okay.
While Chime has been instructing Karn on this, Rosa has walked up to the bar, gotten a drink, and now she's approaching the stage.
Okay.
And she joins the people who are dancing. You know, Rosa starts vibing with the music. Vibing, making eye contact with the tabaxi, just vibing. As one does.
So if there's dancing going on, he has not yet started playing Wonderwall.
Got his lute and just like a.
Oh my god. Do I see that Rosa
I didn't know you could
initiated
play Peter Frampton's talking guitar on
God.
Got some skills.
Do I see that Rosa is initiating?
Yeah, you could see
okay. In that case, I'm gonna turn real quick to Karn and be like, okay, now is your time. Go. Fly free, little bird. You can do this. And Chime is going to take a seat at the bar and like cross her legs and put like one arm up on the bar and get a drink from Daisy and just stare at Kevin as seductively as she can.
Okay.
I would like to do two things.
Okay. What is the first thing?
First thing, I want to catch Daisy up with what's going on very quickly.
Okay.
Second thing, I'm gonna have Daisy take a drink over to Karn and say, the group of dudes down there, tell them that the group of dudes, like I don't know, over there somewhere, just say thanks for saving the city.
Okay.
He does not
That's
have
it.
a tongue.
And then walk away. And then just do that and walk away. But wait until he's right next to those two ladies down there that, Kevin brought with him.
One is a male halfling. The fire.
My bad.
Okay. I'm not gonna say
the cup. No, I think you
the
said
people.
it, and I was looking something up, and I didn't fully listen, and that's my bad.
Feel that.
The handful, the two people that Kevin brought with him.
Like sometimes you don't have a music plan and you have to find music real quick while they're reading the recap, and you completely forget what happened like a month ago and last time you played D&D with these people. So I feel that. All right.
That happens sometimes.
Karn, you ready for your approach?
Let's see what my one in charisma.
All right. So there is Rosa, who is kind of dancing and hanging out, and the Fire Ganassi and a halfling hanging and dancing. How you wanna play this?
Oh,
did you lock up?
he's stuttering a little.
Think we have you again?
You there?
Ryan, please.
Yeah, I'm here. I've been talking.
Oh,
Oh,
we
Cut
can
out.
hear you.
You cut out.
It just looked like you stared at us blankly for a little bit.
No. So, hi. My name is Karn. Karn is my name. How are you doing?
The Ganassi is just dancing and looking at Kevin and pays you absolutely no mind. But the halfling looks up at you and looks over to the fire ganassi and looks at you and then like grabs the shirt of the fire ganassi and like tugs on it a little bit, and she stops dancing and looks down at this halfling, and the halfling just points at Karn, and she like stops dancing and dramatically like looks to the halfling, and her like bright red hair is flowing behind her and whips around, and she looks at you and go, "Oh, I'm sorry, I did not hear what you just said, but I would love to watch you say it again."
Hi there. My name's Karn. How are you doing? What are your names?
Oh my goodness. I mean, you don't talk as pretty as you look, but you talk, and that's better than that meowing, I guess. Oh, well, my name is Sizzle. And she licks her finger and touches her skin and makes a tss noise as she does it. And then she looks down, and points to the halfling companion with her, and that is my manservant, Yeneman. I think that's his name, but it doesn't really matter. About that time, well, Daisy can't really talk. Daisy brings over a tray with a drink on it, and hands it to Karn, and has a note written on it, and hands the note to Karn. A note saying it's from those gentlemen, and she points as you read the note and says, "Thank you for saving the city."
I'm just gonna look toward that group of guys. Just go.
They are not even looking at you.
Doesn't matter. I'm not expecting Sizzle to be looking at that.
Yeah. Oh, what you got there?
Well, apparently, they decided to give me a drink. I guess because I helped save the city.
You saved the city? What? May I read that note?
Sure.
Oh, thank you. And she looks at it, and her eyes get big, and looks at you, and looks over at Kevin, and it's like, "You wanna see what I can do?"
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
She has that note in her hand and places it between her thumb and index finger, and snaps her finger, and the note lights on fire. And then she takes it and just puts it in her mouth. What do you think of that?
I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty freaking cool.
I'm looking for someone to show me and Yeneman around the city. And I think our kitty cat. And she looks, and Kevin's now kind of looking at Chime a bit as Chime's making that eye contact, that awkward eye screwing contact.
Awkward. I mean, we can roll to see if it's awkward, but
it's fine.
It's not. I'm not trying to make it awkward.
It looks like our kitty cat trying to catch a different bird. So, you want to show me around some? Show me all the things you save? Maybe I can show you a couple things a little later on.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if it's as cool as that thing you just did with making the note burn up, yeah.
Oh, that's not even as close to hot as I can get.
Oh
God.
man, yeah, I've never saw anything like that in all my years. At the the man, that's those are cool tricks. Yeah, let me show you around.
Oh, wonderful. I almost thought you were going to say you at a monastery, and that would completely disinterest me in every way.
Monastery? What monastery? Is it hot here? I know it's kind of hot because you're a Ganassi and you give off. Want to go?
Oh, I would. I just need a place to put my things. Do you have a place that I could put my things? And she like points to like some luggage on the ground.
Yeah. Let me just walk over to the bar. I'm known in these parts, so let me just see what we can do about securing that for you.
Oh, wonderful.
So I'm gonna walk over to Daisy and just look at her. I'm just gonna kind of look back at Sizzle, just kind of go, yeah. Like, turn toward Daisy where Sizzle came to me. It's like, Daisy, if just do me a huge favor, can you find a place to stow their luggage just for the meantime? It would mean the world to me. We're trying to do something for the good of the city here. At least that's what Chime told me.
I'm gonna nod.
She looks at you and just smiles and nods and gives you a duck thumbs up.
Awesome. Thank you. You're a lifesaver. So I will go back to Sizzle and say, your man can just leave your luggage with the proprietress here, and she'll make sure that's taken care of.
Oh, well, wonderful. Can Yeneman come with us? I don't like to travel too far without him. He is my manservant, after all.
Sure. I don't see an issue with that.
What does disturbingly good at this mean?
Exactly what I said. You are disturbingly good at being Sizzle.
I mean, we all have a little sizzle in us, right?
Apparently, you got a lot of sizzle in you, honey.
So that one time
I don't know. I don't know if you ask most of the women I dated in my 20s. I was pretty much all Karn back then.
Oh. Hey, but what matters is you found the right person eventually. And you found a great person.
I like to think so.
But Sizzle points over at the luggage and says, Yeneman, you heard him. Take care of that. We're gonna go see whatever this hunk has saved.
I can't decide if I know I said this in chat, but I can't decide if Karn is completely like oblivious and has no idea what he's agreeing to, or what I can't tell if he's picking up what she's putting down or not.
Well, here's the grand secret of Karn's plan. Karn is completely oblivious.
Mm-hmm. All right. They get the luggage, and she kind of grabs you by the arm, like the interlocking arms, and lead away, handsome.
Is that an attack roll?
I'm assuming
Take
Karn
one
is
fire
not
damage.
resisting. No, she's.
Do I need to roll a Constitution save?
Not yet. That'll come later.
Oh no. I want to give Karn a little wave as they leave.
Inwardly, Karn's just thinking, wonder what that was all about.
All right. Sizzle and Yeneman and Karn leave Howard stuck in. Hopefully to be seen again.
I think I might turn to James at this point and kind of make a little, like, you might want to follow them just to be safe. I talk a big game with him, but I don't know if he's really, he grew up in a monastery.
Yeah. I don't
just keep him safe. Just keep him safe.
Yeah.
We all know he's really just a sweet little baby boy. It's fine. Just take care of him, please.
I'll take a nice nightly stroll and just meander.
That sounds good.
Back a ways.
Sounds good. I'm gonna turn my attention back to Kevin.
I'm a little like, I'm happy that Ryan's not missing our next session or anything, but like it'd be really great to have Karn go missing and you'll have to search for him and Sizzle.
Oh my god.
Who says we can't?
Ryan, you're out of the next episode.
Yeah, but I don't want him to be sitting there like, what's happening? As we describe what him and Sizzle are doing, which is
a heck of a recap.
Probably not great for anyone. Maybe for Karn.
We have 4 paragraphs of recap, and only one of them isn't behind spoiler text.
God. Oh no.
Anyways.
Well, Rosa has really used up all of the charisma she has by vibing, and so she catches Kevin's eye and she's like, "Hey, this drink is from my friend. She's got some honey for you."
He looks a little confused at first, and like looks at the drink, and drinks it. If I can do a voice for Kevin, and I need to practice it real quick. Talk amongst yourselves. Just talk amongst yourselves real quick.
Talk amongst ourselves about
just real quick. Hang on.
Okay, what's everybody's prediction? I think it's gonna be like Bugsy. Like, yeah, see? Anybody?
I feel like he tries to slip into most steps sometimes, so it might be like a little bit like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, all right. Well, we'll see. We'll see where it goes.
See.
Okay, let's see if this goes well. I don't think it will, but we're gonna try. This doesn't look like mead to me at all. I don't think there's actually honey in this, is there now?
She's the honey.
Oh. Is she part like bee? 'Cause she looks like a bird.
Yeah. She's part B, definitely.
Hey, I thought the birds and the bees were what Karn.
Karn's about to learn all about that.
God.
He's like, he looks at you just real quick up and down. So, what's your story? You part B too?
Absolutely not, but she is. Go over there.
Oh, I guess cat's got your tongue. Get it? 'Cause I'm a cat, and I'd like to have your tongue. That ain't right. Okay, I'm gonna go over there. It was
good idea.
It was okay. He takes his drink over towards Chime, leans against the bar, licks top of his paw, uses that to smooth his hair back a bit.
Oh my god.
Heard your part B.
I'm gonna take one quick look over at Rosa. And I'm gonna look back at Kevin. I'm gonna nod my head. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. set it down, and I'm gonna. Has he got like a hand? Has he got a hand on the counter?
Yeah. He's got like a hand. He's kind of leaning on the counter, like trying to look really cool.
Okay. I'm gonna like take one finger and kind of like, I don't know, like run it up his arm or whatever, and make a cat purring noise.
Ooh.
No. I've never heard a bee purr like that before. His hair actually like starts to stand up like from that. All right. What part of you's a bee?
I don't know how to respond to that. I honestly God don't. I think she would I think she would uncross her legs and then cross them the other way and sort of like change position so that she's like, I don't know. It's still like very, very obviously like I'm trying to seduce.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess she'll look back over at Rosa and look back at Kevin and I guess just make the sound of a beehive.
Wow. Are you like like a bunch of bees in a trench coat?
She shakes her head and she indicates to herself and she says her sound name, Chime.
Oh. That's your name, man. I've done known a couple like y'all called Cancoos. Yeah, that's what you are. So
Yeah.
Okay, so my name is Kevin.
He's gonna repeat it back to him exactly the way he said it. It's like, Kevin.
Yeah. Shit, that's cool. That sounded just like me.
Kevin.
Oh my god. Okay. Can you do that with like money?
Can you do
Like
that
if I
with
get
like money?
if I oh shit. How? He's like looking around the bar. All right, James are taking his walk, right? Are you gone? Are you giving Karn a little more time?
No, I'm already gone. So
Okay.
I'm just making.
He points at Daisy. It's like, hey, and he points at you. He's like, you hear that? Sounds just like me.
You hear that? Sounds just like me.
God, it's like I'm talking to myself.
I'm talking to myself.
Oh shit! How? I've never talked to a Kenku before. Cause like between you and me, I can trust you, right? Back before, I was not the suave man you see before you. Yeah, I know that's hard to believe, but I used to be a common thief. But I came over here, I thought I'd start a new life. I want to spread love, happiness, and whatever else I can to all the folk over here. By God, you got a gift. Like what? How do you do that? That's amazing.
I think at this point, rather quietly, she's going to put a hand on his hand. And she's going to repeat the phrase that Grass Whistle said. For 5 silver, you can touch me anywhere, sailor. Or something like that.
Shit, 5 silver. Oh. I don't.
She's going to repeat it and omit 5 silver.
Oh. Kid. He's like that. I don't think I have 5 silver. Normally. But okay, you said it again. And you took out the 5 silver.
You can touch me anywhere.
Oh shit! You didn't say sailor though. I'm not a sailor. I'm not a sailor anymore. Okay, I'm in. Let me see if I can get a room real quick. Okay, no room. Okay, I'm just gonna follow you. I'm gonna follow you.
She's going to lead him out and around the side of the building.
Okay, he's like, oh shit! I haven't done it like during daylight like this.
I'm gonna shoot a message quick to Rosa and be like, "Get my back."
Yeah, I'm following behind, so he doesn't see me automatically, but I'm there.
He has no idea anything else is happening in the world right now.
Thank God. So she's gonna lead him around the side of the building, I guess. Is there like an alley or something?
Yeah, of course.
Once she gets him on the side, she's gonna kind of do the same dance that she did with Epochs, like act very, like seductive, ready to go through the motions. And I guess once Rosa arrives, that's when she's gonna turn it off.
Okay.
At that point, I think she's gonna oh man, there's so many ways I could do this. I think she's gonna just try and pin him by the shoulder against the wall.
Okay.
And she's gonna connect to him and say, "Hey, you little shithead. You're giving everyone VD."
Wait. If you know about that, then are we still gonna do it?
No.
Well, you lied to me.
You're telling me you know that you've got VD and you're spreading it around this city like fucking lice.
Like, I just thought at some point.
And you cheated on one of the smartest people here, which is in the university district, Professor Dayro, who, honest to God, could do so much better than you, because look at you. You thought I was part B. You talk about how you wanted to come over here and spread love or whatever, and I don't know if that was a lie or not, but the only thing you're spreading right now is genital disease.
Okay,
you're spreading nasties around.
I don't know where this came. I liked you so much more when you didn't talk. You're so mean. And what he points at Rosa. What's she doing out here? She doesn't like me. She ain't gonna do it with me.
None of us are gonna do it with you. You're lucky I don't castrate you here on the side of the building.
Well, hang on, Meow. That.
How long have you been waiting?
Like a while.
I really hope that part of his performing routine is right here, right meow.
Oh, that's good.
God.
Okay, now I think you need to look at this from my point of view.
I'm gonna pull out a knife and I'm holding it threateningly. I'm gonna say, you need to listen to my point of view.
Okay.
You're a shithead.
Okay.
And you're lucky I don't castrate you on the side of this building.
Okay.
The only reason we didn't fall to our deaths is because of a woman you scorned. And you know what? I'm willing to make her at least happier than you did, apparently.
I didn't know I hurt her.
You cheated on her and gave her VD, I'm assuming.
I didn't know that was that bad.
Which part was that bad?
I think
The cheating or the venereal disease?
I think cheating is a strong term.
Okay, hey buddy. Hey buddy.
Hey,
hey buddy.
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
hey Kevin.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there's open relationships and polyamory, and then there's cheating, and the cheating happens when you do the open relationship without telling your other partners. And when you don't tell your other partners, it's okay if you like multiple people, but they all gotta be in on the deal.
Okay, but I told her that I had a fantasy about being with a turtle, and then a turtle
I don't need to hear.
offered.
Kevin, I don't need to hear about this. I'm not gonna do you.
Is that you're not a turtle? You're part B. We've already established that. Jeez. Hey, Jam Cow, welcome in.
You're so close. So close.
Okay, I don't think
stabbed right now, Kevin.
I don't think this is going well. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna find Sizzle. Okay.
To promise me right now, you are going to seek medical attention for your gross dick. And then you are never going to put it in another person in this town.
Hang on, but if I get medical attention, can I put it in?
No!
God, I might as well go to a monastery. This is so unfair.
You will.
So
it's fine. I know some people.
So
there's
no
plenty
Sizzle.
over in the Temple District. You'll have plenty of fun over there.
No Sizzle.
No.
Okay. You have a good point, and if you could tell Professor Dayro that I am sorry, but in my defense, it was a turtle.
I don't give a shit.
That's fair.
Don't care.
I liked you a lot before, but you're kind of mean now.
I will consider passing your message along. At the very least, I will tell her you've been dealt with.
So I was told I'd get some honey, and I guess that's not happening either. So I think, are we done here? Okay.
You should go get your shit from in there and then go see the nearest cleric.
Okay. Hey, short redhead lady. Have you reconsidered? I think we'd be really good friends.
Rosa just goes like this to him.
Oh shit! just oh, shit. Okay, you all right? Okay.
I want to bark at him.
You definitely have some
good
dog bark. Yeah. Scurries off.
As he scurries off, I'm gonna kind of rejoin Rosa, kind of like self-satisfied nod.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll have his stuff looked at. Either way, I think he's afraid I'm gonna cut it off, so we'll have to keep close watch on him. But thank you for your participation in that.
Yeah,
that was good. I liked that at the end.
I think Chime would ask Daisy just to bounce Kevin anytime he tries to come back.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna go in. I'm assuming Kevin is gathering his stuff. I'm gonna come in and sit back down at the bar and get Daisy's attention and connect with her. Hey, I don't think he's gonna be bothering a whole lot of people anymore, but if he tries bringing people back here, bounce his ass.
Daisy looks at you and smiles and nods and then passes
and maybe sanitize anything he touches. Anything.
She looks at you snaps her duck fingers and pushes two glasses over to you and Rosa, and then brings a third up from the bar.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
offers you all a toast.
Oh, I'm toasting.
Mm-hmm.
And knocks it back.
Oh, I'm knocking mine back.
Mm-hmm.
As Kevin slowly is like creeping down the stairs and sees the three of you. And Daisy
I'm gonna look at him really menacingly.
he puts his head down and like just makes a beeline for the front door and like rushes out into the wild.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kevin.
Well, Rosa, we might need to go look for the boys.
Has Rosa met Daisy yet?
Oh, have you met Daisy yet, Rosa? I don't think you have.
Yeah. Haven't I been here before?
Not with us, I don't think.
I mean, you've probably been here
Yeah, me
before.
and Daisy
Just
go way back.
it's like the place in town, so yeah, it's fine. This is a quick tangent that I got in my email inbox today, like real life. I got this in the Lexington Counterclocks, which I'm not going to rant about that right now. I'm not going to rant, but their email let me know that Kevin James is going to be coming to Lexington doing comedy. Just in case anybody's curious. One of his shows is already sold out, but the other one has a few tickets left. Just in case we want to go see Kevin James at the Opera House.
I'll jump right on
for a
that.
Second got confused because our neighbor's dog is named Kevin James.
What?
And I was like,
Yeah,
what?
his name is Kevin
Only
James.
one of these Kevin James played Paul Blart Mall Cop. Though.
I was like, huh? And I was like, oh, that's a real person.
Yeah. There's
The
Kevin.
dog is doing stand up?
Yeah, I was like, why are the counterclocks emailing you about Kevin James?
Why are the counterclocks even about Kevin James? The
I don't know.
the person
The other
Kevin
one.
James.
Yeah, it works either way, really.
Yeah. I don't know.
Good Lord.
Just your Kevin James tickets are on sale now. If you're
I'm
Yeah.
glad.
yeah.
Jump
Yeah.
right on that.
Oh, Daisy, by the way, this is Rosa. She's traveling you know the deal. We're all a little screwed up, and apparently she's one of us, so.
I nodded Daisy and kind of raised my glass in acknowledgement.
She nods at you and makes the heart symbol with her hands and holds it up to her chest and extends it towards you.
Oh, that's sweet.
Are you ready to go find the boys?
Probably a good idea.
Probably a good idea. Okay.
All right. Karn, tell us about the tour you are taking Sizzle on. And
Yeneman.
Yeneman.
Cinnamon, God.
You know what I mean?
You need to start doing like Jonathan type names.
God.
Jonathan!
This would really go smoother if Jonathan was here.
Shouldn't we wait for him?
Goes so much better with Kevin. It's just not the same.
It's not the same without Kevin. Or Clorvin.
That'd been good.
You're welcome.
So Karn is just gonna kind of giving her a tour, mainly kind of like the little victory route that the party took at the end of season 2. It's like, over there, that's where I kind of rallied this big group of rebels to march on the knowledge district with everyone. It was really pretty cool. I mean, and then we used a magic golden egg to become super powerful.
Of course you would tell her that.
A magic golden egg. That sounds hot. still have it?
No. We don't keep that around anymore.
Oh. I wish I was powerful. But I guess maybe just being with power for a little while helps, right? And she like brushes against your arm very softly as Yeneman shifts uncomfortably.
I mean, it's pretty cool. We managed to do some cool stuff with it, but once it was over, we kind of went back to being us, and that's pretty cool too. I mean, I've learned to live with the me that I am ever since I, came back from the dead.
You came back from the dead? Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Are you like a zombie? Oh wait.
No,
Oh, are you a vampire? Oh, you could bite me?
no.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just not a vampire, but I mean, I'm me. I mean, that's about the long and short of it.
Let's hope it's more long than short.
I knew it was coming. I knew it
That's
was
what I was
coming.
gonna say.
Out of character. Thank you for taking the bait.
You just on a perfect tee. Thank you for that ride.
Oh, God.
Just a reminder, this stream is intended for mature audiences. Or in this case, immature audiences.
Last time you made that, we got the most awful. What was it? Goblin gifts? No. This was last week. The terrible shopping items from the Jackbox.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
That's when you made that announcement, and you opened up a floodgate.
Yeah, you did.
Totally worth it. That was hilarious. Also, I don't think I thank people for hanging out with us for our 3-year anniversary.
Jamcow was there.
Jamcow was there. Jamcow is always hilarious.
Yeah.
We needed that. Those were some big laughs, and we needed those.
Desperately needed that. We should probably do it again, but not so often that it wears out its fun. But anyway, Sizzle like leans in real close to you, Karn. I think get fucked, like it's coming.
Good.
Leans in. I think I'm a little tired of walking around the city. Is there somewhere you could take me a little private?
Sure. Yeah. I guess we could go back to the inn, just because I mean, like, I don't want to just show up on Mostep's door and be like, "Hey,
Now, before things get too much, I don't want to be too forward, but my manservant never leaves my side, and if that makes it a little too weird for you, he can just watch."
Well, I mean, watch what?"
Oh my God.
That was a really nice delivery. That was
Oh.
nice.
Oh my God. I said it before in chat. This is my new Roman Empire.
How many times a day do you think about the time Karn almost got seduced?
God. At least 3.
The Karn seduction conjunction.
And guys, Karn is kind of a himbo, so
Yeah,
Oh,
you have a
love
point.
him.
This is way better than Roman concrete.
Yeah.
All right, I guess heading back towards Howard's Duck Inn, and probably
No,
about
no,
half.
no. Karn said, "Watch what?"
Oh,
She would have a response to that, I think.
no, us.
well, I mean, you know what? You make a. I mean, I guess. I mean, like, I guess it's fun to have people around. I mean, it's just boring if it's just two people sitting there talking to each other. So yeah, I mean,
Oh,
sure,
honey.
why not?
Honey, there won't be any talking.
Okay, I mean that's fine. I'm used to stretches of silence back when I lived in the mountains.
No, you lived in a fucking monastery, didn't you? You did live in a monastery. That I cannot believe I have wasted my time. Could have had a catch, like Kevin. I'm gonna go find him. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
I mean,
Have you-
know somewhat just because well, let me tell you about this night-long conversation we had in this place called Gracetown.
God!
Have you ever oh god, how do I say this tactfully? I feel like she looks down at Yeneman, who looks back at her and like is wide-eyed and just shrugs. Have you ever slept next to someone naked?
I'm naked, but I don't. I mean, my party, we say it ends all the time, and I don't sleep in this armor. I mean,
You know what? I'll teach you. Let's go.
Oh my god.
inwardly, Karn is just like, I don't know what she's willing to teach me, but I mean, I'm willing to give.
Okay, I think I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna be like, "Hard, hey buddy, how's it going?" I'm gonna like get him into like a side hug. Be like, she's talking about sex.
Oh,
Your call, buddy. Talk to you later. Good catching up.
Wasn't he at the bar? Is he following us?
So I assume I'm still close. Oh, this is on my way home. Bye.
Excuse me, real quick. Horn guy,
Yes.
have you had sex before? Because I would rather not teach someone. But it was a long boat ride, and this little guy does
Have a good
not
night.
do it.
I just
Oh,
walk.
little.
yeah. She pointed at Yeneman.
Oh,
He looks real sad.
Poor Yeneman.
Oh, Yeneman! You'll find the right person, Yeneman, I promise.
And our next quest is finding Yeneman true love.
God!
or at least less awkward employment.
Yeah.
God.
Join
Join us next time for Yeneman leafs through the wanted.
Oh.
Good.
So James is just walking off again, just gone.
Have a good night, Card.
She looks at you. She's like, well, I'm still willing to teach if you're willing to learn.
Well,
But the sun's getting low, and I've got to find something, so I can't waste any more time.
Jesus.
He's gonna settle for Kevin, for God's sake.
Oh, that's right. It's true.
I mean, I do appreciate the offer, but I mean, now that I understand what it is that you've been talking about, and boy, do I have egg on my face from that one. I'm gonna have to decline, just because that act is for someone that you feel deeply toward, and I hate to say it, but you're not the one I feel that way toward.
Oh, that's so sweet that you think of the world that way. And I respect your decision, but bye.
I'm on her way out as I'm still leaving. I was like, Kevin has VD.
Shit. Come on, Yeneman.
Oh.
He does a little fist pump as he walks away.
God.
Oh,
Sizzle.
So I guess you would see Sizzle and Yeneman as you're walking, trying to find the boys, and at this point you're right by the knowledge district. All four of you. I don't know where James was gonna go, but we're just.
I was just doing a little loop until she was gone.
She gone.
Yeah. I just came in to make sure Karn knew what was up.
Much appreciated.
Cool. Oh, hey.
Hi.
Where'd y'all did you just come straight from Duck In?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just had the weirdest few. I just had the weirdest hour or so of my life.
Did she think you were part B too?
You know, if she did, it didn't come up.
Well, at least she had that amount of tact.
No, apparently, and I don't know if, guys, I don't know how she managed to conceal this so well, but she apparently wanted to have sex with me.
Yeah, she really concealed it.
That's very shocking.
Yeah.
But I think I let her down as easy as I could. I told her.
Well, if it's judging anything from the way she walked past us, I don't think she cares. I honestly think she was just trying to have a good time, and that's okay. But if you're not trying to have a good time, that's also okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
I told her. I said I want to save that act for someone I care about, and that's. Man, I will say this though. She was wanting to get a room. I'm glad I tried to send her back to Howard Stuck In, because that would have been really awkward if I went back to most steps for that.
Yeah. Ooh. I don't know how cool I would have been with that. My child's in that house.
That is true as well. I didn't even think about that, but obviously I wasn't thinking too clearly on much of anything. Or at all.
Did she learn you were at the monastery?
I don't know how. I kept it pretty secret.
Well, you know what? we'll find you.
I'm standing back behind him a little bit. I'm just shaking my head no.
I don't know if she can reach his shoulder, but she kind of like pats him, I guess, on the arm. Kind of goes, "It's okay. Well, whenever this is all done, we will find you someone wonderful if that is what you want."
Yeah. I mean, I have somebody I like, but I mean, you know what? What happens will happen.
You're someone you like. Tell Chime. Tell Chime. I'm your morally gray group mother. Tell Chime.
I'll tell you sometime later, because we're.
No, it's okay. We can do it private. We can do it just with us. Just with us. I'm gonna make a private link right now. Okay, tell me.
Meanwhile, I'm just imagining that James and Rosa, they're not connected, but obviously they know what's going on from how animated Chime's getting.
Hey, got any more of those nuts?
God.
Bro,
Obviously,
No more
obviously
nuts, but
the
I got
nuts
some
are not
extra
for
crisp
sale. No, I'm just gonna look at Chime and just tell her. I said, "Yeah, that would have been really, really awkward. I had no intention of what she intended, or I had no idea as to what she intended. And I mean, honestly, that would have been super awkward. I mean, bringing this random woman who wanted to have sex with me when I bring her back to the place where the guy I like lives. But you know what? It didn't happen. So
The guy you like, is it the dwarf?
no, I don't think that dwarf has liked me at all since I broke that lock sample that one time.
I feel like his anger towards James, I feel like that kind of diverts it from the rest of us. And also, like, Ken did try to like choke slam that. He's a gnome, isn't he? He's a gnome.
It's a dwarf and a gnome.
Slam. He tried to choke slam the gnome, and the dwarf got really upset about that. Now that I think about it, maybe those two are a thing.
Could
But
be.
is it the dwarf?
No, it's not the dwarf.
Well, who is it?
Chime, I thought I was the dense one.
What? Oh no, you can't. No, you can't be him.
Oh, come on. I'm like the one person he's ever shown any, like, more than a passing interest to. And just, you know what? I haven't said anything about it, okay?
I won't say anything.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, no problem. Anyway, let's leave. We gotta go do the thing with the professor or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, holy hell. Did we just wind up in the knowledge district without even meaning to?
Sure
I mean-
did.
You know what happens.
Cured. All right. So the at this point it's starting to become like early evening after all your talking and shenanigans and such.
So Sizzle still has time.
Yeah, but Sizzle is like a risk taker on one end, and then on the other end only wants sure things as early as possible.
Understandable.
Yeah.
She's a woman
Yeah.
who knows what she wants. I admire her.
Knows what she wants.
Yeah.
And she is sizzling.
Very.
It's a good name.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Knowledge district up to Professor Darrow's floor, I take it, or anywhere else first?
To the
I
professor.
suppose we probably should head straight up, considering we've spent the last few hours kind of just on the most
schmutzing around.
well, I was going to say on the most circuitous mission of vengeance ever.
A
He's
lot
a public
happened.
enemy.
A lot happened just to tell Kevin clean up his act.
I'm is the J. Jonah Jameson of Brownstone. Kevin's a menace.
Kevin, clean up your junk.
Oh yeah.
God.
I
Kevin's
think
gross.
I think that is long. That ship is long since sailed, based on what we know of him.
Right, because he's no longer a sailor.
You know what kind of ship it was? It was a catamaran.
You're not getting it from me.
That's
No.
fine. I cracked myself up. I mean, as long as Jillian laughs, I know it at least like is the baseline of funny.
Well, Kevin used to be a sailor, and he's the only person who we've basically tried to get in the way of his sexual escapades. So it's not like we want to kayak anyone's yum here, but
Only when your yum is spreading things we shouldn't be spread. Go see a doctor.
well, he's the one exception to that.
Mhm.
He is the one exception to that rule. Everyone else were just like, no, go, be free. Kevin, though, no, man, no.
No more.
All right.
Is the university even open?
Yeah, it's
It's like a
university.
library, right?
It's always open. A place of learning. Learning never sleeps.
Yeah,
Okay.
when I lived on campus at UK, I could go in most of the classroom buildings. Like a lot of the classrooms were locked up, but the building itself usually wasn't.
That's changed.
Plus, let's face it, based on our last encounter with her, I don't think Professor Dayro leaves the library that often.
I mean, this
Yeah.
is our fantasy world. Of course, education is not only free, but constantly available.
Mhm.
Because if you're working during the day and you want to better yourself, night classes is exactly what you need. There's night classes happening all throughout the night because you never know when somebody's going to work.
Mhm.
There's all kinds of things to learn. So this is a 24/7 university.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Let's go find her.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's a disgruntled student going, "Oh man, I thought this was the night school with the K in it, not the time of day."
That's pretty good. You get a laugh from me. I liked it. All right. Yeah. So Professor Darrow, in her like own floor of the central tower, make it to the landing. The door is shut. But you can hear sounds of work happening. Excuse me, inside the other side of the door, even from outside. Some banging and some clanking and that kind of stuff.
Who's knocking? I don't think it's going to be me.
Oh,
You know what? I faced enough danger tonight. I'm just gonna go ahead and knock out.
Okay. A couple knocks, the clanking stops for a second, and then a come in.
I walk in.
Hello, Professor Dayro.
Professor Darrow is behind some sort of contraption with some tools and wearing large, like oversized goggles on her face, and clanking away. And as she like sees that is you all coming in, she does stop and puts her tools away. And I was hoping we'd have a moment to chat. I have some theories I'd like to run by you.
Okay, first, Chime has an update for you.
Oh,
Get away, Chime.
I'm going to make my own drum roll. Kevin is getting his VD treated and is not going to be putting that thing in anyone else.
oh, is he coming back to me?
No, he's not. No, you don't need him, honey.
Oh,
You kept us from falling to death, and that guy was meowing in the Howard's Duck Inn for petty change. And also he thought I was part B.
Kevin sure had a imagination, didn't he? Doesn't
No,
he?
he was stupid, honey. And you're smart.
He
And
just
you deserve
I-
someone who is very smart to be smart with you.
he sees the world differently.
No, he's stupid, and you don't need him.
I'm gonna put my arm on her, or my hand on her shoulder and just say, "Look, as someone who was reminded tonight that he's the not exactly the brightest and the best at picking up threads. Kevin is friggin' stupid. Just you can do better."
Oh, thank you all. But that's not why I asked you to come here. It's actually important stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we just wanted to tell you the good news.
That's amazing, and thank you all. I do appreciate it. I don't take my dismissing it as a negative. I have exciting news to share with you. I have a new theory, and I'd love to run it by you. Okay, so I understand that you all had teleported before, right?
Yeah.
Okay, when you teleported before, even between dimensions, did you sleep for a long time afterwards?
No.
Okay.
Oh, fine.
Okay, so I don't think the act of teleportation is what did that, or even the drinking and partying you did before. I think catching someone when they're teleporting between dimensions, I think it temporarily weakens them. I don't know. I feel like that's really important, and I feel like it's something you all should know. I think that you all had to rest and recover. I can't really test it because I'm not going to catch random things from teleporting because you're right, it's dangerous, but I don't know. I feel like we need to know this information. I think maybe if I did catch someone on purpose, maybe if we weakened them, it would make things better? Maybe? Okay.
Absolutely.
So that's part one. Part two is, I'm sure you can tell from my documentation and map. And she points to this board, which is like those dots and dashes and just like completely undecipherable. I'm sure it's clear as day to you all, but I've seen quite a bit of teleporting activity, and it's all focused around one place, and that's our plane. And it's not too far from here. It's been she points, she's like, look right here, like clearly, right? Y'all see it, right?
I just made an investigation check.
Okay.
How does a 20? What does a 20 get me?
So you're like looking at it, and as she's pointing at it, and kind of as she mentions like the flurry of activity, and she's pointing to a section, it kind of clicks. Like her system, it clicks with you as you're looking at it, and you've seen it a couple times before, and you actually do understand this methodology. It's a few miles, probably a day's journey or so, to the east, right along the coast, right next to a cave you've been to before. A cave where you fought some hags.
Is there maybe a little sea house there too?
She's like, I've never been there. That's just the point on the map. But I mean, maybe that maybe makes sense. So there's several teleportations happening there, to and from.
This is amazing work, and thank you. Please, okay. Again, do not try to catch anything, even if your theory is right. We don't know that yet, and even if you catch who we're all thinking of, and even if he is weakened, I would not trust that you or even us could take him out, even in his weakened state. He's grown a lot. Promise me you're still not gonna try anything, but also, if you're willing, please keep up with this research, because this is really good.
there's only so much I can do without fully testing it, you know? But yeah, I won't catch anything for now.
Could you test it on one of us?
In theory, yeah. If I knew the teleportation was happening and it was enough that it has to be at least a certain distance or between planes to be attempting the teleportation in order for have time to catch it. But I think we could do that if you have a way to reliably teleport either between planes or to another destination. Yeah, I could try to catch you.
Because I think we want to figure this out, because this might be our shot at defeating Dragonbane if we can weaken him.
Right. I don't know that we want to risk being weakened at this particular moment, but so this is one of those things where okay, out of character. I'm thinking we've got like 4 minutes left. Ish. I know we can run over, that's fine. But we also theoretically still need to get to Howard Stuck In so Chime can talk with Mostep. Or that's gonna be next session. And then we all I know yeah, so but yeah, I don't know. I think we should back in character. I want to test this. I think we need to talk about it and plan it out a little bit more. I think let's talk with Meatball a little bit, because he also I don't know. Actually, you know what? Is Meatball? Where is Meatball? Like, we left him in.
We left him in the mines.
Yeah, as far as you know, he is up at Handlebar Mines.
Okay. Okay. If we. Okay. So that's. Okay. What are your all's thoughts?
I mean, I agree. I didn't mean let's test it right now. I was just throwing out an idea for us to consider.
Yeah, I like that idea. I think we might be able to help you test.
Okay.
Maybe. We're gonna try and figure it out.
Be amazing.
Okay.
I think let's do, if y'all have time and want to, like, we'll do Chime's conversation with Mostep, like the meeting, unless that's something like super long. And then
I wouldn't do it tonight.
We'll do it tonight. All right. So we'll be back for sure. Oh, well, I guess I can't say for sure lately. Our next episode that is scheduled will be October 11th. In 2 weeks, and we definitely need to find a couple times to make up some sessions in the near future. So keep an eye on our Discord. That's really the only thing now. We don't really post on Facebook, Instagram, and I'm sure as shit not posting on X because, well, there's a lot of reasons, and I don't think I can cover them all in 2 minutes, but I'll try.
I deleted my account several months ago when things started getting bad.
Yeah, that was kind of a tough decision for us, because that was the one social media that I did, and that's really, I think, still the main social media for a lot of streamers, and especially to help you look visibility, but you just can't, just can't support that. But anyway, so next week we'll stream something. I don't know. We might do a cozy couch co-op Stardew again. Maybe I'll show off some Starfield. You can see the ship that I have. I have to go out and get money for because I'm still building it, but it flies right now, and I really like building a custom ship. I love that in games. Except I ran into some pirates, and I was going to capture the ship, but I killed them too fast because I made a really overpowered ship, and it's amazing in every way. So loving it. I'm so good. I'm so good at murder in Starfield. So good at it. Yeah, I think that'll do it for us tonight. But I'm gonna check and see if anybody else is streaming that we feel like rating right now. we raided Brandbeard recently. Let's head over. I kind of forget how I know this person, but we're going to Gabby Diggs. She's playing Baldur's Gate 3. So we're just going from like this D&D to that D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Both are valid ways to play D&D if it makes you happy. It absolutely is. So we will do that. If I can remember how. Yep, it's one of those nights where I'm just kind of winging it. But thanks for hanging out tonight. We really appreciate it. We love hanging out with you all and playing our Dungeons and Dragons.
Good night, everyone.
Oh, I'm not
Good
even
night.
close. We're not even close to that yet.
Oh, just kidding. Oh, 13 more minutes.
Your husband's like, I haven't even started a raid yet. I'm just looking around.
Bless your heart. Bless
Yeah.
your heart.
I appreciate that. All right, starting that. Oh yeah, we'll be back. And now it's doing its thing. Okay, now y'all can say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.